Good afternoon. It is 1:03. This is the City of East Point's Medical Marijuana Facility Application Committee meeting, ideally the last. Not that I don't love you guys. Wednesday, November 2nd, it is, like I said, 1:03. Roll call, Mr. Blum,
Present.
Mr. Sage,
Present.
Kim Homan present, as is our City Attorney, Richard Albright. Approval of agenda?
Motion to approve the agenda?
I'll second that.
Mr. Blum?
Yep.
Mr. Sage?
Yes.
And I approve. Okay, new business. We have 4 items. We are going to start with item A, validation of scoring. Mr. Blum.
Okay, committee members, I've handed out the scoring. It is in order by final results. These did get verified, that nothing got entered. There was no data entry errors, basically. So these scores are deemed to be final. I guess I can go ahead and read them.
Yes.
Here?
Let's
Okay.
read the, I guess, the applicant number,
Applicant
property
number-
address, and then final score.
Okay, applicant number 5 at 21145 Gratiot Avenue. Out of a total of 600, got 570. Applicant 9 at 17375 East 8 Mile, received 564. And applicant 10 at 24545 Gratiot, received 558. I do have copies available if it's appropriate to make them available after the meeting.
Yes.
Okay.
And we can post them on the website?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're done with item A?
Should we motion to
Yes,
make these
let's-
official? You want to do that?
Let's do that.
Okay.
You want to make a motion? to do
Okay.
that?
Make a motion that the committee accepts these as final and accurate numbers.
I'll second that.
Mr. Blum?
Yes.
Mr. Sage?
Yes.
And yes for me. Item B, validation of distances. After the last meeting, the 3 addresses were provided to the city's civil engineers. I'm going to read a letter, reference medical marijuana facilities application review, response to distance requirements, City of East Point. Per your request, we have reviewed the distances between the 3 applicants for medical marijuana facilities to identify if the distances between properties is greater than 1,000 feet, as our ordinance requires. The distances between the 3 properties far exceeds the minimum requirement of having 1,000 feet between potential medical marijuana facilities. In summary, 21145 Gratiot Avenue is 8,900 lineal feet from 24545 Gratiot Avenue. 21145 Gratiot Avenue is 8,550 lineal feet from 17375 8 Mile Road. 24545 Gratiot Avenue is 11,550 lineal feet from 17375 8 Mile Road. If you have any questions, please contact our office. Sincerely, R. Ryan Kern, PE Project Manager. So we are well over the 1,000 feet, and that had to do with the, to the center line of the road. So, we accept that motion, please?
I'll make a motion to accept the correspondence from our civil engineers, Anderson, Eckstein, and Westridge.
Second?
Mr. Sage?
Yes.
Mr. Blum?
Yes.
And yes. Item C, validation of exclusion zones. This has to do with our buffer district, which is ordinance number 1183, section 50-260, which requires that any provisioning centers be 50 feet from a residence, be 500 feet from schools, public parks, existing licensed child care centers, existing places of worship or religious assembly, and then 1,000 feet from other provisioning centers. At the original review on January 28th, our city engineer's office identified 3 applicants that were within 500 feet of closed child care facilities. The only one at issue right now would be the applicant they had listed the 24525 Gratiot, which is actually part of the same project at 24545. There was a closed child care facility at 16245 Forest. So requests went to our assessor's office, went to our clerk's office and our building department. The assessors had, good morning, no record of any current child care services at any of those addresses. 10 Mile Address previously had child care services, but removed that account in 2020. The clerk's office, the mention of the 16245 Forest, this facility is not licensed with the city or the state. It goes on to two others that are not applicable to these three applicants. And building department, the only one that they found was 15210 10 Mile. They were trying to put in a youth center, but the permit was closed without further action, and that was not near any of our current applicants. So, as it relates to the issue of any potential or now approved to move forward provisioning centers being sufficiently distanced from, at that time that they applied, existing childcare or religious facilities, everything would be appropriate and in order. There may be a situation where a new daycare center has opened, but that was just within the past couple of months. So, are we comfortable with the validation of the exclusion zones and the buffer distances protection?
Yes.
Motion? That the three applicants were sufficiently distant from any existing.
Yeah, okay. I'll make a motion that the top three applicants are a sufficient distance from all buffer zones.
I'll second that.
Is that detailed enough?
That's appropriate.
Mr. Blum?
Yes.
Mr. Sage?
Yes.
And I would say yes. Okay, last new business item is D, formal award of licenses. Based on the results, the three applicants have been approved at this time to move forward to the next step of the process, which would be starting the special land use and site plan approval with the building department and our planners, such as to be ready to go before Planning Commission for review and recommendation to City Council for final action. In order to move this expeditiously, our city planner has actually scheduled the afternoon of November 29th. We are requiring that all three applicants be present for a meeting with the respective city officials that will be involved in moving this project forward, which will be our planners, our engineer, our building official, and most likely our fire marshal, and then a representative of the police department as it regards the security plans. So each applicant will have a 45-minute private meeting with that team. I'm assuming that will go out in the official letter that you send to the three applicants. And I can confirm the times and get those to you.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I would just like to clarify. Now, we scored based on what was presented. So they presented they're going to build the Taj Mahal, and they turn around and say, we want to build a trailer park. We have the right to rescind their license for failure to comply?
Yes, because what was filed in the application was relied upon by this committee for purposes of scoring.
Okay. I mean, minor changes, but nothing significant.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay. So, so as it relates to the D, formal award of licenses, we are motioning that these letters be sent and that the date of the 29th, the afternoon of the 29th be reserved.
So I'll make a motion to formally proceed with the award of licenses with the scheduling of the meeting on the 29th. Is that a good motion?
Yes.
Okay.
Second that?
Mr. Sage?
Yes.
Mr. Blum?
Yes.
And I say yes. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Rich? Rich?
That would be up to the chair.
I'm going to make a motion to adjourn.
Yeah, I
I'll second that.
think that this time, right, any correspondence, I think, should go through our city attorney.
I'll receive it and provide it to the
Thank
committee
you.
members.
Thank you. Motion to adjourn?
Yes?
Mr. Sage?
Yes.
Mr. Blum?
Yes.
And I say yes. Thank you all. So we'll get this, oop.